This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for March 9th, 2026. A quick note, we are still moving studios. The teleprompter is giving us problems, so I'm going to be looking down. I'm not going to be looking straight through the camera. If I look a little strange, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just trying to work with what we have today. Tom, of course, is off on his Asian adventure. He'll be reporting in very soon from the Disney Adventure cruise ship, and so much more for us to cover over the next few weeks. Let's get to the news, shall we? The National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida, is predicting record-breaking or near record-breaking high temperatures in Central Florida this week. For Monday, March 9th, the National Weather Service stated above normal temperatures continue with highs nearing daily record values across the interior. Isolated showers and storms will be possible along the sea breeze this afternoon, primarily south of Cape Canaveral. A moderate risk of rip currents exists at all east central Florida beaches today. They add that temperatures are trending above normal throughout next week. They could hit 90 degrees Fahrenheit by the middle of the week. Overnight temperatures will be in the high 60s. Another cold front will move in on Thursday with storm chances up to 60%. This weather affects Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando Resort. Make sure to stay hydrated, of course, if you're spending time in the parks this week. Stormy weather later in the week could lead to some ride closures, so plan accordingly. With spring break season starting, Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort are both expected to be quite busy. Lightning Lane Premier Pass has sold out for Magic Kingdom on most days this week. March 8th was International Women's Day, and Disney parks around the world celebrated with Instagram posts celebrating women who make the parks such a special place. Other events taking place in the parks celebrating the full Women's History Month. Hong Kong Disneyland is celebrating by spotlighting Katrina, a member of the Walt Disney Imagineering team behind the Storybook Shop Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. In the clip, Katrina discusses the Disney princess murals in the store and how they serve as a reminder that every woman is a hero in her own way. Meanwhile, over at Disneyland Paris, they are celebrating that 50% of their cast members are women, with 41% of them serving in leadership positions. 50% also make up the park's executive committee. Disneyland Paris is proud to work toward their commitment for professional equality. A Shanghai Disney Resort celebrates with Minnie Mouse as the spotlight. The caption reads, "May you shine brightly in spring's radiant glow, embracing every magical moment which life bestows. Happy International Women's Day. With you, it's magic." Here at Walt Disney World, we've been celebrating all month long with various photo ops available until March 31st. The Alice in Wonderland Magic Shot featuring art by Mary Blair is available on the bridge between the United Kingdom and France pavilions at EPCOT, and by Mad Tea Party in Magic Kingdom. The Mirabelle Magic Shot is in Disney's Animal Kingdom at the entrance of the park by the ticket windows, by the exit of Kilimanjaro Safaris, and by the Oasis exhibits just past the main entrance of the park. We're at Disneyland. The Mickey flower bed at the entrance to Disneyland Park has once again been transformed into Minnie Mouse. This annual March tradition celebrates Women's History Month. Disneyland is also celebrating with a new Women Who Make the Magic guided tour. A new offer gives Disney Visa card members a free dining plan when purchasing a non-discounted travel package for Walt Disney World. Card members can receive a free dining plan when they purchase a non-discounted 4-night, 4-day Walt Disney World Travel Company package that includes a room at a select Disney Resorts Collection hotel and a theme park ticket with a park hopper option. They must use a Disney Visa card to pay and book by March 11th. This offer is valid for arrivals most nights from June 28th to October 3rd of 2026, October 19th to October 31st, 2026, and December 6th to December 21st, 2026. The Disney Parks X account shared the first look at this year's Easter season novelty of choice, an interactive Winnie the Pooh popcorn bucket coming soon to Disneyland and Walt Disney World. We got a sneak peek of this popcorn bucket back in September of 2025 when a render of it was shared at Destination D23 along with other upcoming novelties. Now we know when and where this sure-to-be popular Winnie the Pooh popcorn bucket will be available. The popcorn bucket is shaped like Winnie the Pooh sitting on a patch of grass with colorful spring flowers. He wears a bright purple shirt and white bunny ear headband. In front of him, Piglet pops out of a pink Easter egg decorated with yellow and green scallop patterns. He holds the cracked top of the egg above his head. Press Piglet down into his egg and he'll pop back out. The detachable strap is white with a pattern of Pooh and Piglet egg hunting and a red Disney Parks logo. The Winnie the Pooh Easter Bunny popcorn bucket arrives at Disneyland on March 11th, but no release date has been provided yet for Walt Disney World, so keep your eyes peeled. We'll be covering that. No pricing was shared either. We'll find that out together. Walt Disney World has extended its operating hours for 3 of its parks on the spring break week starting March 22nd. According to the My Disney Experience app, the following changes have been affected when it comes to the operating hours for 3 of these parks. Magic Kingdom is going to be, from March 22nd through 26th, it'll be 9 to 11, so 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. It was 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., so an extra hour and a half there. On March 27th and 28th, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. That was 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Disney's Hollywood Studios, March 22nd through 27th, it'll be 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. It was 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. March 28th, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. It was 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Get a little extra hour there. Disney's Animal Kingdom on March 22nd, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That was 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. On March 23rd through 27th, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. That was 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. March 28th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That was 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Epcot's hours remain unchanged for now. Disney's Hollywood Studios will have 2 performances of Fantasmic this week at both 8:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to www.travel and their team will help design your next magical vacation from Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free. All right, thanks. Free. Book today. The Florida Project was announced by Walt and Roy Disney in 1965. This year marks 61 years since the press conference announcing the Florida Project, and Disney and Orlando leaders met on March 5th in Thornton Park as a site of the original announcement for a special plaque unveiling ceremony. The plaque includes a photo of the press conference and reads, "Here in Florida, we have something special that we never enjoyed at Disneyland, the blessing of size." That was Walt Disney, of course. On November 15th, 1965, the Cherry Plaza Hotel became the stage for this moment that would forever change Central Florida. Following more than a year of speculation by the press and Floridians, Walt Disney and his brother Roy O. Disney unveiled the Florida Project to the public. Hundreds of reporters joined civic and business leaders to hear the visionaries describe initial plans for a vast new entertainment enterprise, larger and more ambitious than Disneyland Park in California. Walt spoke of building not only a theme park, but also a model community that would showcase innovation in urban living, technology, and design. Although Walt Disney passed away just over a year later, his dream lived on through the leadership of his brother Roy and the talents and dedication of the organization they established. Today, this site of the former Cherry Plaza Hotel stands as a reminder of that historic announcement. It was here that Walt Disney's vision first took public form in Florida, a vision that continues inspiring millions of families and children and remains central to Orlando's story. The central tower of the Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom is now surrounded by scaffolding covered in green scrim. This follows the bulk of the facade being hidden by scrim previously, with scaffolding also as well and construction walls for exterior construction work, I guess. The new scrim and scaffolding is around the building's tallest tower, which you can see on the printed scrim in the foreground. Although most of the scrim features images of the Haunted Mansion, the new scrim is just solid green. Could be replaced with printed scrim later, I guess we'll find out. The bat-shaped weather vane is still visible, peeking above the scrim and scaffolding. We don't expect any major changes to the mansion's facade, except for a rumored extension. After President Obama's basketball was removed for an unknown reason last month, the Hall of Presidents at Magic Kingdom has a new piece of memorabilia for the president. This Public Lives Personal Memories display case now includes a golf head cover inspired by Obama's dog, Bo. It's a head cover for a driver, it looks like. The custom fluffy head cover was a diplomatic gift from Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to President Obama when he visited Tokyo for a summit back in 2014. It's accompanied by a placard and a photo of Obama with Bo. Almost all of Cinderella Castle's 50th anniversary pink paint is now covered with gray at Magic Kingdom. Castle's being restored to its original color scheme. Only a few pink spots are still remaining. Some of the remaining gold trim will also be painted light gray. On Monday morning, March 9th, today, crew members in lifts were working at the castle's largest tower as well as behind that clock. The painters had started on the front panel of the tallest tower. A panel on the east side was also still pink. The walls at the very top of the tower are still pink. This is where Tinkerbell flies each evening during Happily Ever After fireworks. The wall at the back of the balcony is also still pink. The gold trim and gargoyles around the balcony are also expected to be painted over. As you can see, the trim to one side has been painted gray but remains gold on the other side. On the west side and back of the castle, you can still see the central structure has some pink walls now. On the east side, there's a partially painted wall near the top of the castle and small section of pink near the lower towers. While crew members have been focused on painting over the pink and gold, the lower half of the castle and the royal blue roofing is also expected to be repainted. We'll keep an eye on it. As I started to mention earlier, Lightning Lane Premier Pass, which grants one-time entry to every Lightning Lane experience in one park for one day, is sold out for the Magic Kingdom most days this week. Premier Pass is sold out for Magic Kingdom on March 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 15th, and 16th. Saturday, March 14th remains available, priced at $419. Sorry, I'll try to say that with a straight face this time. It's priced at $419. March 15th and 16th were priced at $449, the highest ever price for Magic Kingdom's Premier Pass. The pass is also $449 for the rest of March. Walt Disney World is entering the busy spring break season, which means higher pricing and larger crowds. Premier Pass is also sold out on March 9th. That's today. That's for EPCOT. It's still available for the rest of the month. It's also available at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. Premier Pass includes one-time entry to each available Lightning Lane experience in one park for one day. No scheduled arrival windows and digital downloads of select attraction photos and videos. Magic Kingdom's Premier Pass was also sold out for several days back in February, so this is nothing new. Crews have begun pouring concrete for Piston Peak National Park, a new cars area under construction at Magic Kingdom. The concrete is being poured in the concrete forms. Aerial photographer BioReconstruct captured photos of last month. Several concrete mixer trucks visited the construction site on Monday morning, and a concrete boom pump was used to pour the mixture. Down the center of the concrete forms is now a row of poles, potentially for a retaining wall that will separate the land's new river from the Frontierland Boardwalk. The small river is visible in the Piston Peak National Park fun map. On the other side of the boardwalk, Westward Ho and Big Al's will close permanently soon. Construction walls will shift forward there too as well. Let's talk real quick about the Carousel of Products, carouselofproducts.com, home to the Magnet of the Month Club and so much more. A lot of you have been waiting to know what this month's magnet is. Here we go. Well, there it is. Get your Peg Leg Pete magnet. Isn't he lovely? You can also get these wonderful license plates from Rock and Roller Coaster. This is Got to Go. This is the size that they were on the vehicles. The vehicles had a number of license plates, and all the references are captured here in this pin collection that we have for the attraction. That's also available on our site. And then the Chaser pin, the Got to Go in pin form, is available as well. Carouselofproducts.com. The exit queue for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Magic Kingdom has been demolished, and crews are patching up concrete in front of the coaster. The ride has been closed for over a year for a major refurbishment and is set to reopen sometime this spring. Over construction walls and Scrim, we saw that all the exit queue railings have been torn down. Props also appear to be missing from the area. The building remains intact, however. Crews also continue to work in the entrance queue. Scaffolding is over part of the building. The coaster's entire track was replaced, and the ride has been testing on and off for a few months now. It seems most of construction is now focused on the entrance and exit. Crews have also been testing the geysers. That's a lot of fun. We look forward to this attraction reopening soon. The Scrim on Town Square Theater in Magic Kingdom has moved to the front of Tony's Town Square restaurant. Meanwhile, decorative details on the roof have yet to be painted. The white Scrim now covers the railings to either side of the Tony's entrance. On Thursday, March 5th, a rope blocked the stairs between the railings, so guests had to reach the patio via another set of stairs. Tony's Town Square Restaurant and Mickey Mouse Meet and Greet remain open during this time. On the rooftop, 3 decorative pieces that were recently updated have yet to be painted. These are white elements directly above the windows on the blue roofing. The centerpiece was covered in Scrim a few weeks ago. I guess we'll see. Same menu at Tony's, so yeah, be careful. A new entrance sign structure has been installed for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin at Magic Kingdom. The updated ride will open this spring. The new structure consists of 3 thin white stripes with a starry sign attached to them. There's no lettering on the sign yet, but we expect the name of the ride will go over those stars. Below the starry sign are smaller digital signs for the standby entrance and Lightning Lane entrances. All color has been stripped or painted over in the facade behind the screen. It looks like the middle spire may light up. Construction in Storybook Circus at Magic Kingdom means that 2 of the Smellephants on Parade elephant statues are currently behind walls. Activity has been updated. Launched in 2024, Smellephants on Parade is a free activity. Guests can pick up a map and sticker sheet from cast members near the entrance to Storybook Circus. Guests place stickers on the map as they find the Smellephants throughout the land. The general design of the map remains the same. The second After Hours event of 2026 at Disney's Magic Kingdom has officially sold out. The After Hours special event at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom is sold out for March 9th, the second of the year to reach full capacity. The first sellout was back in January. There are 11 remaining After Hours events for the park in 2026, with prices going as high as $199 per person. Disney After Hours events offer late-night park access with reduced crowds, complimentary snacks, and beverages throughout the night. Magic Kingdom events also have their own exclusive fireworks show, Disney Enchantment. You might remember Disney Enchantment. It was so popular that it went away. Annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members are eligible for a $30 discount off the ticket price for after-hours events at Epcot and Hollywood Studios, but not for Magic Kingdom. Just in time for the maiden voyage of the Disney Adventure, Mickey and Minnie have officially debuted their brand new spring cruise style exclusively for Disney Vacation Club members. Their outfits match in the same light blue striped pattern. Minnie wears a blue dress with striped belt and shorts. There's an anchor on the bottom of her dress. She also wears a straw hat with a striped band. Mickey wears a striped button-down with an image of an anchor as well. He also wears a pair of casual tan pants. The backdrop has a world map with a Mickey-shaped flotation device in front of a cruise deck railing. The sides look like a cruise deck with more railing and various vacation props, such as a chair, beach ball, goggles, and a beach bag filled with beach necessities. To complement the exclusive meet and greet opportunities, guests also get an autograph card designed as a membership Magic Passport. Inside are Mickey and Minnie's signatures, along with 5 passport-style stamp graphics. The meet and greet is only available to DVC members who have the Membership Magic Beyond add-on. The 2026 Membership Magic Beyond add-on can be purchased for $99 for usage January 1st through December 31st. The meet and greet can be found at the DVC Lounge at Epcot above the Imagination Pavilion. During the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, guests can participate in the Garden Graze, a plant-based food scavenger hunt. We have a look at the items in this year's completer prize, I guess you kids know it as. Guests must purchase any 5 of the 9 eligible festival menu items. They can get the same item multiple times, and they can complete the graze at their own pace at any time during the festival. When completed, they get a complimentary festival treat. In order to participate, guests need a festival passport, which is available at the front of the park and at various merchandise locations. Details of the Garden Graze are toward the back of the passport. When purchasing an eligible item, guests hand their passports to the cast member who will then stamp the page. After getting 5 stamps, guests can head to Pineapple Promenade to get their completer treat. We reviewed all the food at this year's festival, including the Garden Graze items. Check that out. Reminder, all of the items are plant-based. The completer treat this year was featured vanilla and key lime flavored soft serve Dole Whip. It includes a souvenir cup, which is plastic, stemless wine glass. Garden Graze is printed in large text above a series of fruits, vegetables, and flowers. Epcot International Flower and Garden Festivals on the other side. The cup does not feature the year as it's reused, now since for the 3rd straight year. The interactive playground for this year's Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival is Playalong Bay, presented by Smucker's Uncrustables. Playground is located between the entrance to World Showcase and the Imagination Pavilion. Check it out. It's pretty fun. By the way, you can get a really good look at this playground because it's in the early part of our reviews. We did review every new item at the festival. So on this channel, Tom and I gave our top 7 and bottom 7, but the full review is over on our POV channel, WWNT POV. You can check that out. It's every item that's new. A whole rotating cast of characters helped out with this, and we did maybe the fastest we've ever done a large festival release. It was very efficient Wednesday, I have to say, and now I'm glad to see that the video's up there, hopefully helping you decide what you should and should not get. Guests can make their own custom garden stakes at the Flower and Garden Festival as well. The experience is available at the Glaskunst kiosk by Erebus Brothers in Germany. The glass stakes are transparent with colorful designs of your choosing. Examples on display featured fish, bees, and a rat inspired by Remy. Glasskunst offers a variety of custom glass pieces like plates, frames, and tiaras. Note that pickup is a few days later, or guests must pay a shipping fee to have the piece sent to their home. A couple recently rented out Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, wow, for their wedding welcome party, an event dedicated to welcoming guests to their wedding celebration. TikTok user at shells_at_the_castle, Shells shared a video with the text POV, you rent out Guardians of the Galaxy for your wedding welcome party. She didn't share many details, but said everyone had a great time. Yeah, I bet. That was probably pretty expensive. Shells wrote in a caption, we kicked off wedding weekend by surprising all our wedding guests with a private ride on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It was amazing seeing the look of surprise on everyone's face and the joy of riding our favorite ride for the first time. So much fun. Shells clarified in the comments that unfortunately she did not get to pick the song that played during the ride. Wow, I think you should at least get to pick the song. Welcome party also celebrated in the Italy Pavilion that day. Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings and Honeymoons facilitates these kinds of events at Walt Disney World. So don't look at me. I can't help you with that. You got to go get a Disney wedding. And Epcot guests visiting during the Flower and Garden Festival can check out a new glass set available from the Germany Pavilion. While exploring the park for the additions to the Flower and Garden Festival, we discovered a new glassware collection featuring the festival logo and fan favorite, yes, Orange Bird. The 5-piece collection covers a variety of glassware, including a glass mug, a rocks glass, a shot glass, stemless wine glass, and a highball glass. If you want to get hammered with Orange Bird, this is your chance, all right? All 5 styles feature some variant of the Flower and Garden Festival's logo. The mug and highball glasses also prominently feature Orange Bird, while Spike the Bee, yes, makes a subtle appearance on the shorter rocks glass. Now, I didn't see this article until just now. I've got to go get this for myself. Non-negotiable. I need this one. A few days ago, fresh flames were outlined on the upside-down car at the Rock and Roller Coaster courtyard. These have now been filled with bright red paint. The car greets guests entering the courtyard, acting as a preview of the experience to come. One side of the car was painted a few days after Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith closed on March 1st. Now the other side of the car, plus its hood and trunk, have been similarly painted. The red flames are being added over the limo's classic blue paint. The upside-down car is based on the ride's vehicles, indicating that they will get similar makeovers, perhaps. We don't know what the final design will look like. We do know the giant guitar in front of Rock and Roller Coaster will get a sort of psychedelic makeover, as pictured in the concept art. Rock and Roller Coaster will reopen this summer as Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. The new seating area in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios now has canopies to keep guests shaded from the sun and other weather. The seating area opened in mid-January, but crews have continued to add to this space. Light fixtures and the first pieces of shade canopy frames were installed in February. These frames have grown, becoming 3 wide structures. Fans were installed on March 5th. Just in time because it's getting really hot. There are 3 canopies covering the majority of the space in the seating area. They are a light tan color to blend with the theming of the area. Tables and chairs and bench seating are available as well. Hopefully the tale of Gertie's tail can come to an end here, as the previously missing appendage has been fixed again. After we initially reported there was a crack in Gertie the dinosaur's tail at Hollywood Studios, the broken tail fell off and into the water. Disney attempted to sort of hide the missing piece with a couple random boxes, but when that didn't work, they covered the tail in Scrim, lowered the water levels to properly repair her tail. Although the water level is still low, the tail has been reattached and looks much more permanent this time around. We expect water levels to increase in the coming days. Thank you for taking care of Gertie. As you know, we love her here at WWNT, and I think our audience loves her very much as well. It's good to see her getting the care that she deserves. The Lightning Lane tier has been revealed for Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. When Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets opens this summer, it will be a Tier 1 attraction as part of Lightning Lane Multipass. For Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Disney's Hollywood Studios guests with Lightning Lane Multipass, they can choose up to 3 experiences and arrival windows during their initial purchase. This includes up to 1 attraction from Tier 1. Those are the more popular rides, and 2 or 3 attractions from Tier 2. The Lightning Lane Multipass webpage lists Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets opening summer 2026 under Tier 1. So, yeah, you're going to have to use your Tier 1 on that one. Walt Disney Imagineering has filed a notice of commencement for the installation of set elements at the former MuppetVision 3D Theater in Disney's Hollywood Studios. The theater will be home to a new Monsters, Inc. experience as part of the Monstropolis land. The permit contracts scenic design company Adirondack Studios to install set elements at the theater. Adirondack has worked with Disney several times before, including on Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Pandora, The World of Avatar, Fantasy Springs as well out there at Tokyo Disney Sea. As usual, the permit expires in 1 year, indicating work will be completed within that time frame. Donald and Daisy Duck are meeting in yet another new meet and greet location at Animal Kingdom. Upon the closure of Dinoland USA, several characters moved to the front of the park. Donald and Daisy moved to the Oasis, both meeting in the same costumes they wear in Tusker House. With the recent closure of Rafiki's Planet Watch, Timon and Rafiki have taken over the meet and greet location at the front of the park. Due to this change, Donald and Daisy are now meeting with Goofy at the Wildlife Express train station. Both still wear their Tusker House outfits to match Goofy's outdoor style. Goofy still wears his Camp Mini Mickey outfit that he wore when he met behind Chester and Hester's dinosaur treasures. He also met previously at another location at the Wildlife Express train station. All three characters are meeting in front of the Wildlife Express train, which is currently stationary due to temporary closure of the station. Conservation station, I should clarify. There's a sign pointing guests toward the Character Greetings and Wilderness Explorer station, which has also relocated to the train station. Guests exit for the meet and greet in the same direction as if they were unloading the train. Disney World now has Stroller name tags available for purchase. We found them at Animal Kingdom in Garden Gate Gifts. Stroller name tag holders with polka dots are $16.99. The first is red with white polka dots inspired by Minnie Mouse's dress. Those who purchase the tag holder can place their name inside the clear sleeve to identify their stroller. These are an official Disney product and are not supplied by a third party. There's another one with fireworks for $16.99. It's black with colorful fireworks. There's a hidden Mickey in the fireworks on the upper left-hand side. Each comes with a set of cords to attach the sign to your stroller. The Gorilla family of Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail at Disney's Animal Kingdom has been moved backstage for a window repair at their enclosure. We reported on March 2nd that not all the gorillas were in public view at Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail due to some refurbishment of their habitat. On March 5th, cast members confirmed the gorilla family is temporarily backstage. The bachelor males remain out in their separate space. A scrim covers one window of the exterior of the family's habitat. Reportedly, one of the gorillas was picking at a gasket between the glass panels and damaged it. The gorillas will remain backstage until this is repaired. I'm looking forward to seeing them out there again. Pools and related amenities at Disney's Old Key West Resort will soon close for routine maintenance. Now through late April 2026, the South Point Pool and Spa, barbecue area, and playground at Disney's Old Key West Resort will be closed for routine maintenance. During this time, guests may see or hear maintenance activity during daytime hours and are encouraged to use the Sandcastle Pool, maybe one of the other two pools at the resort, the Turtle Pond Pool and Miller's Road Pool. We'll let you know when this opens back up. Part of the River Roost bar at Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside is closed, apparently for refurbishment. We also saw crew members working on part of the resort's facade. White construction walls and planters block part of River Roost, including the main entrance, but guests can still access the bar and part of the seating area. A sign on a door points to the entrance, as well as Boatwright's Dining Hall and Riverside Mill Food Court. This is interesting because it has, during this closure, it's a good time for Yeehaw Bob to take a vacation. And I happen to follow Yeehaw Bob on Facebook, and I saw he was headed somewhere across the world. Somewhere in near India or something. His connecting flight was at an airport in the Middle East. That airspace is now closed. He is canceling his trip. So our thoughts are with Yeehaw Bob. We'll miss him. I hope that's why this refurbishment is going on, because he was going on a much-deserved vacation. I guess we'll find out soon. With no prep work in sight, the Grand Cottage, which is traditionally installed to celebrate Easter at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort, may be delayed or canceled for 2026. The Grand Cottage made its debut in 2022 and has returned each year with special Easter and spring-inspired treats. Last year, the cottage was set up by March 17th and opened the day after in celebration of the Easter holiday, which took place on April 20th. Easter is earlier this year, April 5th, but there have been no signs of construction for the cottage. When we heard rumblings that the cottage might not return, we stopped by to ask some cast members who were unsure about the status of the treat stand. Some said the cottage would not return for the season, while others said it was just delayed. The cottage is typically set up at the far end of the lobby when entering the resort from the front doors. or from the monorail station. The missing Grand Cottage could be related to the Grand Floridian construction. Just last year, the lobby of Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa reopened for guest use with new furniture and carpet. Due to this, the resort did not have its usual gingerbread displays for the holiday season. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Park fans can sport a new souvenir style for their favorite Walt Disney World Resort destination with a new magnet collection. During a recent visit to Disney Springs, we noticed a collection of new dimensional magnets inspired by the logos and thematic branding of Walt Disney World's theme park destinations. At this time, we found 3 of the 4 major theme parks represented in the collection. Of course, Magic Kingdom, EPCOT, and Animal Kingdom, but we couldn't find Hollywood Studios. It was notably missing from the collection. We inquired about the missing park, but it's currently unknown if a Hollywood Studios design will become available later or remain omitted from the series. We found these magnets in World of Disney at Disney Springs. Given the nature of their designs, it's possible that these magnets may be available in their respective parks soon. Stony Clover Lane and Disneyland Resort have teamed up for a collaboration collection in honor of the 70th anniversary. Many pieces feature Tinkerbell. Several of the items are now available on the Disney Store website after having been released in Disneyland a few days ago. There's a Tinkerbell varsity jacket for adults. It's $220 with a purple body and white sleeves. There's also a Tinkerbell crossbody bag by Stony Clover Lane. This is $185. Tinkerbell mini Poohette bag is also available. That's $175. And then there's a pullover sweatshirt for adults by Stony Clover Lane, $130. Next up, we have a Tinkerbell pouch by Stony Clover Lane. It's $110. This white pouch has a pastel multicolored Disneyland embroidery design with Tinkerbell flying above it. Tinkerbell patch by Stony Clover Lane is also available for only $25. Next up is a Tinkerbell and Sleeping Beauty Castle patch by Stony Clover Lane. This one is $25. With a light blue background, this patch centers Sleeping Beauty Castle with $70 on it, with Tinkerbell flying beside it. Like the Tinkerbell patch, there are crystal embellishments all around it. Work has been progressing steadily on the new Bluey stage show coming to Disneyland's Fantasyland Theater. On a recent visit, we noticed some additional trees added to the set design. Judging by concept art released for the show, the trees will surround a smaller wooden interior set featuring some colored hanging lights and housing much of the action during the show. Beginning March 22nd and continuing through the year, Bluey's Best Day Ever will transform the Fantasyland Theater into the grounds of Bluey's School, where guests can join the fun on Bluey's Best Day Ever. On a recent visit to Disneyland, we spotted some new paint and texture work underway on the Jungle Cruise. Following the closure of Jungle Cruise for refurbishment work last month, we're now starting to see some outward-facing updates on elements of the ride's queue. In recent weeks since the start of the closure, various construction walls have gone up around the attraction's entrance to obscure the ongoing refurbishment work. Disney has not officially announced the full extent of developments on the ride, but now we can confirm some routine visual refreshes are definitely underway. On our latest visit to the park, we spotted some workers touching up the queue structure, specifically on the second floor above the ride's ground level queue. A worker wearing a white hard hat and safety vest could be seen behind the second floor's wooden railings painting with a paintbrush. Protective plastic coverings and equipment can be seen nearby, suggesting additional updates are proceeding alongside the paint and texture refresh. Currently, there is no official reopening date for the Jungle Cruise listed on the Disneyland Resort website or otherwise officially announced by the company. We also noticed Edelweiss Snacks has now reopened to guests. The construction walls are still up, though. Following a brief closure starting in early February, the popular Fantasyland snack stand has reopened to guests. Details about the closure were not officially disclosed, but the exterior does appear to have undergone a light visual refresh. It's unknown if there have been any interior updates to the kiosk's capabilities, but the menu appears to be unchanged from its offerings prior to closure. A series of construction walls in theme with the Alpine designs remain standing along the pathways around the stand there. Edelweiss Snacks is a small quick service snack stand located in Fantasyland, and it is awesome. It's one of my favorite locations there, so I'm glad to have it back. Moonlight Magic crew neck sweatshirt and water bottle are now available at Disneyland for Disney Vacation Club members. DVC Moonlight Magic Tervis water bottle is first up. For $34.99, you can stay hydrated with this water bottle, which is a clear blue color. Mickey's arms are propped up on the moon. It also has the word mark for DVC, stars, and other images surround the bottle. Made by Tervis, it has a flip-top lid and a clear straw. It can easily be carried around with the handle. The lid is a matte off-white color. Next up, a Disney Vacation Club Moonlight Magic sweatshirt, $59.99. This navy crew neck has a small image of Mickey with his arms propped up on the moon. On the back, there's an image of Mickey looking up at the moon. Stars and other galactic imagery surround him. The Disney Vacation Club wordmark is at the bottom of the image in a lighter text. The collection was previously released at Walt Disney World. The design is inspired by Moonlight Magic. That's an after-hours event at Disney theme parks for eligible DVC members. The months-long refurbishment of the Troubadour Tavern facade at Disneyland Park appears to be complete in advance of the nearby Bluey Stage show, still in development. They're getting it together. They're getting the area together. They've dressed up Troubadour Tavern, got it spruced up for you, as well as the Fantasyland Theater. It was, since September of 2025, it was undergoing a variety of external touch-ups. At various points during this period, construction walls and themed scrim have covered the restaurant's facade. As of March, now all of these temporary exterior fixtures have been removed, suggesting the bulk of the refurbishment is finally complete. So go to Troubadour Tavern, check it out. Let us know what you think. Plaza Point sells year-round holiday merchandise at Disneyland. Themed displays typically share which holiday is coming up. Currently, an Easter display is featured just as guests walk into the store. The Easter display features dolls dressed in their Main Street era best. The girl doll holds a pink bunny, and the pair sit atop a pink wagon. Another doll holds a basket and looks to be strolling through the grass near the wagon, which is full of flowers. Flowers also line the ceiling with decoupage eggs nestled in between. A tea set is also on display above some of the store's merchandise. Plaza Point replaced Main Street Photo Supply Company on Main Street, USA at Disneyland Park back in 2021. VIP Tour merchandise debuted back in 2024. VIP Tour guests can purchase the merchandise on the day of their VIP Tour. And the VIP Tour merchandise features the iconic plaid pattern worn by the VIP tour guides. Purchases are limited to one item per guest on tour. While purchases last, no discounts are available. There's a new tour exclusive mug. It's $35. There's also a new Hatbox Ghost Jumbo pin. This bad boy is $75. Other items in the collection include a Loungefly backpack, an ear headband, a pin set, and more accessories. A zip-up hoodie and collared shirt are also available. Competitive players and collectors alike for Disney's hit card game may want to start planning a trip to California in August. The Disney Lorcana Challenge Championship Series will make its way to Disneyland Resort in 2026, according to an announcement made during the Disney Lorcana TCG Challenge event in Ghent, Belgium. The North American Championship will take place from August 28th through 30th, 2026 at the Disneyland Hotel. The competitive event is part of the organized play circuit for Lorcana, bringing together players known as Illumineers to compete in regional tournaments for a championship title. The announcement also included confirmation that a European Championship will be held shortly afterward from September 11th through 13th at the Disney Newport Bay Club and Disney Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, both hotels at Disneyland Paris. This will be the second ever championship event in the Lorcana circuit, with the first also held at Disneyland Resort last year, culminating in a World Championship event that was held at Walt Disney World. Tickets will be $110 for last chance qualifiers, $50 for attendees. Tickets are identically priced in euros for European competitors and attendees. Tickets for the North American event go on sale March 22nd. Reportedly, all tickets include a goodie bag, contains items such as a lanyard, an event badge, promotional card, tote bag, and 2 booster packs from the upcoming Attack of the Vine card set. The championship weekend will feature multiple activities beyond the main competition. Attendees will be able to participate in side events, meet Disney characters, interact with Lorcana artists and developers, and explore merchandise at a Ravensburger sales booth. The Sip and Savor Pass allows guests to try up to either 4 or 8 different dishes or non-alcoholic beverages at participating locations throughout the run of Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival, which kicked off on Friday. The 4 coupon pass sells for $32 and the 8 coupon pass sells for $58. It does not have a Magic Key discount. The front of the 4 coupon pass is blue with a photo of Chef Goofy tossing ingredients into a skillet. Disney California Adventure iconography is at the bottom and the festival logo is at the top. A giant 4 is at the bottom corner. To redeem a digital coupon, simply present the pass at the location you wish to redeem it at. The cast member will scan the barcode and you will be asked to enter the 4-digit code. The 8 coupon pass is dark blue with Chef Mickey mixing ingredients into a bowl. Disney California Adventure iconography is at the bottom, and the festival logo again is at the top. Giant 8 is in the bottom corner. The back has additional information. Each Sip and Savor Pass also comes with a blue clip-on lanyard. However, if you're a Magic Key holder, you do get a multicolored lanyard featuring the DCA Food and Wine Festival, Disneyland Resort, and Magic Key word marks. A Sip and Savor Pass also comes with one complimentary Mickey-shaped food and wine plate while supplies last. It is green with Chef Goofy surrounded by several food items and a skillet with the festival logo inside. The ears have cutouts for beverages. Real quick, just a quick promo. Eden and Chuck ate all the new items, I guess, out at the Food and Wine Festival, or a large number of them. Not sure. Their video is set to drop. Probably it will drop before this video is released. It's already scheduled. It's ready. So if you're interested in knowing the stuff to get, the stuff not to get at the DCA Food and Wine Festival, Eden and Chuck are there for you. The video should be available on the WWNT POV channel right now. This year's festival also features a specialty Disney gift card design featuring Chef Goofy. The cards have a minimum activation amount of $125 and come with a limited edition festival pin featuring Carthay Circle Restaurant. The 2026 DCA Food and Wine Festival has begun. As we said, new event merchandise is now available at various locations throughout the park. There's the Spirit jersey for $79.99. This blue and dark navy tie-dyed Spirit jersey features an image of the DCA Food and Wine Festival 2026 logo in teal and green on the left-hand side. On the back of the Spirit jersey is Chip and Dale licking their lips and sitting in a pile of acorns, and the words, "Here for the snacks," with the festival word mark beneath it. There's also a festival button-up for $75. Then there's going to be the Food and Wine Festival t-shirt for $36.99. There's a Magic Key shirt as well for $36.99. Then we have an ear headband for $34.99. There is a Food and Wine Festival Chip and Dale keychain for $16.99. There's a limited release Chip and Dale Food and Wine Festival pin for $21.99. There's a Chef Goofy Food and Wine Festival mini jumbo pin for $49.99. Event edition Chef Goofy Food and Wine Magic Key pin is $24.99. This Magic Key exclusive pin has Chef Goofy's face against a sparkly blue background with a festival logo beneath it. There's a Food and Wine mini trash can for $14.99. This latest Run Disney and Brooks collaboration collection is now available online. The limited edition Ghost 17 has Rapunzel's iconic hair as braided laces, the ocean-inspired Adrenaline GTS 25 Moana, and the Glycerin 23 Belle is inspired by Belle's beautiful gold ball gown. In addition to the princess shoes, the Ghost 17 Mickey Mouse shoe is also currently available online for $170. For more Run Disney and Brooks shoes, be sure to check out the Brooks Running website. A new collectible Phantom Manor figure of a pair of ballroom dancers by Kevin and Jody is coming soon to Disneyland Paris. Kevin Kidney and Jody Daly have designed multiple limited edition Phantom Manor figures over the years, including a reproduction of the attraction facade, the mayor character, and the station master. This new piece depicts a pair of dancing figures in bright colors, mimicking what the figures look like behind with special effects. This is the 5th figure of Phantom Manor designed by the pair. The figure will be €159 with a limited edition size of 1,000 pieces. It will be available beginning on March 13th at Thunder Mesa Mercantile Building, Harrington's Fine China and Porcelains, and Deco by Disney in Disney Village. A new phase in the Disney Hotel's transformation plan is starting at Disneyland Paris with the commencement of major refurbishment work at Disney Sequoia Lodge. The first phase of renovation concerns all the rooms in the 5 outdoor lodges located in the heart of the Sequoia Forest. While preparatory works are underway, the Walt Disney Imagineering Paris teams are putting the final touches on new model rooms. According to Disney, the rooms will embody the new artistic direction of Disney Sequoia Lodge, honoring the beauty of nature while celebrating beloved Disney characters who call the forest home, including Bambi and friends, as well as the characters from Pixar's Brave. Following this phase, the remainder of the rooms, along with all key areas of Disney Sequoia Lodge, including the lobby, shopping and dining locations, etc., will be reinvented as an ode to wildlife, offering an environment to unwind and let one's mind wander. The hotel will remain open during refurbishment work, which will be carried out in phases. An announcement shared officially by Disneyland Paris, the Disneyland Paris Nighttime Spectacular Disney Tales of Magic will cease to feature drones. In the Instagram announcement, the account clarifies that starting April 1st, the show will be presented in a version focused on the projections and pyrotechnic effects and will no longer feature drones. This leaves guests with less than a month to watch the show the way it was originally envisioned. In addition to this, the show will be adapted from May 4th to the end of September, as the bridge of Sleeping Beauty Castle will finally be refurbished. Fountain effects will be absent while new pyrotechnic sequences will be introduced. The castle will remain accessible throughout the duration of the work. Disneyland Paris clarifies that starting March 29th, Disney Cascade of Lights will feature brand new drone choreographies, as this will allow Disneyland Paris to offer 2 major nighttime spectaculars every evening. Probably, despite the new water drones, the new show at Disney Adventure World will reuse some, if not all, of the drones, as there have never been 2 drone shows simultaneously at the resort. Instead of switching from park to park, 379 drones will just be used for the new show and make their new home over at Disney Adventure World. The Disney Adventure has officially been christened, and Disney leaders took part in a plaque and key ceremony as well. Both are longtime global maritime traditions for all ships. The christening began in the Walt Disney Theater aboard the Disney Adventure, where guests enjoyed performances from talented regional vocalists and musicians. They were accompanied by magical visual effects and surprise appearances, including Captain Mickey Mouse, Captain Minnie Mouse, and Friends, a 23-piece orchestra, joined by Hollywood Performing Arts Hall of Fame inductee Jed Medella, and international recording artist Dami Im, took guests on an adventure through Disney, Pixar, and Marvel melodies tied to the 7 themed areas aboard the ship. The show honored more than 100 years of storytelling, setting the stage for the incredible experiences aboard the Disney Adventure. The godparent of the Disney Adventure is Robert Downey Jr. He lent his voice to the ceremonial blessing for good fortune for the ship and all of its guests. I've had the privilege of getting to know the team at Walt Disney Imagineering, and I can tell you, Adventure is the perfect name for what they've created, he said. Being the godparent of this majestic vessel is an honor, and I have some serious duties to perform, so let's make it official, shall we? Downey Jr. cued the orchestra, saying, "You bring the theme, and I'll bring the thunder," followed by the official blessing, "I christen the Disney Adventure. May God bless the ship and all who sail upon her." The celebration ended as iconic Disney characters led a rousing rendition of the Disney Cruise Line tradition, guest favorite song, "Let's Set Sail." With the Disney Adventure arriving in Singapore for the first time, the Singapore Tourism Board leaders joined Captain Fabian Dibb, Sarah Fox, Vice President and Regional General Manager, Southeast Asia, Joe Schott, President of Disney Signature Experiences, Tracy Wilson, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Disney Cruise Line Operations, Cruise Director Lee Hawkins, Captain Mickey Mouse, Captain Minnie Mouse, and the ship's town square for the Singapore Plaque and Key Exchange Ceremony, which, of course, is that long-standing maritime tradition that all these have. It was a wonderful ceremony. You can check it out online. The purpose of the ceremony is to exchange commemorative plaques or keys, symbolizing a warm welcome, friendship, and safe passage. You're going to see a lot of Disney Adventure coverage coming up within the next several days. There is a lot. This ship is massive and it's kind of wild. And I will tell you, stand by for when you see this San Francisco area on the ship. It is fantastic. I've seen videos and pictures of it, and I'm sure Tom is super excited to bring all this news to you. He's out there for the maiden voyage, and we will be reporting lots of Disney Adventure news to you soon. On the Disney Adventure, guests will have the option to dine at 2 premium dining locations, Mike and Sully's Flavors of Asia and Palo Trattoria. Premium dining is available for an additional fee and is not included in the price of the cruise like other dining is. The Monsters, Inc. restaurant is inspired by Harryhausen's, including the signature design element of a giant pair of chopsticks holding a monstrous eyeball. It offers 4 signature dining experiences, each a first for Disney Cruise Line: sushi and sashimi. Stop by this open-air sushi haven, specially created for walk-in service. Beyond the pristine sashimi and nigiri crafted with precision, discover an imaginative group of small bites inspired by the vibrant tapestry of Japanese street food. Japanese Steakhouse. Immerse yourself in a symphony of flavor and impeccable service with this premier steakhouse experience. From exquisitely seared steaks to the freshest seafood, each dish is a testament to the chefs who perfect details with artistry every day. The refined Japanese-inspired ambiance enhances the dining experience, bringing delight along with delicacies. There's a omakase style. I don't know if I pronounce this right. Be guided through an intimate 9-course omakase journey in an elegantly designed space inspired by Japanese aesthetics. Dishes each meticulously crafted with the finest seasonal ingredients include A5 Satsuma Wagyu, the freshest seafood, and rare Japanese delights. Teppanyaki, sit back and watch a culinary performance unfold before your eyes. During this teppanyaki experience, master chefs orchestrate an 8-course tasting menu with theatrical flair, showcasing their expert techniques techniques, and the finest seasonal ingredients. Guests can enhance their dining experience with a curated selection of sake, Japanese whiskey, handcrafted cocktails, and mocktail pairings. Reservations are required and can be made online or on board the ship. When dining at Mike and Sully's Flavors of Asia for dinner, guests will skip their regularly scheduled rotational dining course. If unable to attend, guests must cancel 24 hours in advance to avoid a cancellation fee. An 18% gratuity will automatically be added to all checks. As for the dress code, Disney Cruise Line states, along with formal or partly formal attire, guests are invited to wear dress casual attire such as dress pants, jeans, collared shirts, dressy tops, and lifestyle shoes. Please, no swimwear. It wouldn't be Disney Cruise Line without a version of Palo, their signature premium Italian restaurant. On the Adventure, of course, we have Palo on the, Palo is on the Magic and the Wonder and the Dream and the Fantasy. Then you have Palo Steakhouse aboard the Wish, aboard the Treasure, and aboard the Destiny. On the Adventure, this adult-exclusive restaurant is inspired by Venice and the coastal scenes of Pixar's Luca. It's a 2-story fine dining restaurant reminiscent of seaside town under a star-filled sky, complete with twinkling constellations, moonlit accents, and celestial decor. Palo Trattoria offers handmade pasta, artisanal pizzas, and globally sourced meats and seafood. Guests can complement their meal with a selection of Italian wines, expertly curated to showcase the best vintages from Tuscany, Piedmont, and beyond. In addition to dinner, Palo Trattoria will offer a brunch featuring a host of Italian dishes with a modern twist, as well as Prima Notte at Palo. This is an embarkation night exclusive event where they include a medley of Italian wines paired with curated selection of bite-sized delicacies. I did my first Prima Notte. It's a great experience. I did it on the Dream recently, but you get a pin. You get a pin at the end of Prima Notte. A lot of people don't know that. Like Mike and Sully's, reservations are required and guests will skip their regularly scheduled rotational main dining restaurant. Guests can make up to 2 dinner reservations at Palo Trattoria during their cruise, as long as one is on the first night. If reservations are not canceled at least 24 hours in advance, again, you're going to get charged a fee. An 18% gratuity is added to the check. There is so much Disney Adventure stuff that we are sharing right now. You go to the website. There are plenty of articles. There's merchandise. Of course, there's a Duffy store. I told Tom once I had been made familiar with the Adventure, I said, it looks like there's 2 kinds of stores on the Adventure. There are stores with Duffy merchandise, and there are stores with nothing but Duffy merchandise. Anyway, tons of articles with lots of information and more coming for the absolute latest on these stories and all those that did not make it on the show today. There are a lot, and this is a packed show. I know this is really long. Trust me, my mouth is tired of talking. Be sure to check wwnt.com and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. If you want to support us, you can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. We do throw in some things for you. You can get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. Whew, here we are for the wrap-up. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.